Hey, I'm Brad Kelly. We're here at our company farm. This is where I and my sister grew up. My parents still live on this property. We're just down the hill from Rock House Creamery. I have children now, and getting them involved with the farm is kind of all part of our, I guess, company motto is just sort of take care of the land, try to make it better for future generations. And it's just a blessing to get to do things like this on some land that you have such a connection with.
We've got a lot of really nice raw milk in our bulk tank here. Before we can pump it into the creamery to be processed and pasteurized, it has to be tested. Before any of our milk is pasteurized, we have to perform what's called a SNAP test. That's a test that tests for trace amounts of antibiotics. If any of our milk were to test positive for trace amounts of antibiotics, we're not able to use it. It would all have to be dumped. That's a very costly mistake and one that we don't ever want to make. To perform these tests, we have to be certified as a lab by the State Department of Agriculture. Two of our team members here are certified to perform those tests. And they have to be recertified every year. This is a dipper where they'll take samples out of the tank and put those into a test vial, and then they'll run the samples inside of our lab inside the creamery.
So we're here in the bottling room now, getting ready to start bottling some milk today. We've got a 300-gallon vat pasteurizer over here, and we've got a 500-gallon vat pasteurizer behind us. Production team's getting everything ready, and I'm here with Sydney, our Director of Operations. Sydney, tell us what we've got on the production schedule for today.
Today we've got 300 gallons of raw milk in our pasteurizer that we'll be pasteurizing today, and then 150 gallons in our small vat pasteurizer that we'll be making into chocolate milk.
So we have what's called vat pasteurizers here at Rock House Creamery. Basically the milk gets pumped in. There's a jacket around these tanks where hot water and cold water circulate to heat and cool the milk. Sydney, tell us about our low temp pasteurization process.
So low temp pasteurization is you hold for 30 minutes at 150 degrees, and then you cool it all the way down to 40 or below. And then we can bottle that into chocolate milk or whole milk or buttermilk.
Yep, and low temp pasteurization we feel like really maintains the integrity and the nutrient value of the milk. So this piece of equipment is our chart recorder. These are connected to both pasteurizers. These are going to measure our product temp as well as our airspace temp inside of the pasteurizers. Sydney, tell us why this is so very important to the operation.
So we use these as a record to verify that our temperatures are at pasteurization temp, and then we keep these on hand as an inspector will come and check these routinely so that we are all good for pasteurization.
So now Joseph and Sydney are getting ready to bottle some chocolate milk here. Still a pretty manual process. We're a small creamery, so they're hand labeling all these bottles, hand stamping the sell-by dates. Joseph, tell us a little bit about the shelf life of our whole milk and chocolate milk.
Well, our whole and chocolate milk both have a 21-day shelf life because we're pasteurizing it pretty much as it comes out of the cow and as it comes out of the bulk tank in the barn. And our milk is usually on the shelf within 2 days of leaving the farm here. And that's assuring customers getting a really fresh and delicious milk product.
That's right, very fresh milk. We're bottling whole milk and chocolate milk every week, sometimes multiple times a week. A little bit different than most commercial operations, but it really ensures that everything is super fresh. So now we're inside of our walk-in cooler that connects to our bottling room. It's a nice frigid 35 degrees in here. As soon as the milk comes off the line, it's put into these cardboard cases and then sealed up. We put the sell-by date on the outside of the box so our customers know when it was processed, and all this is now ready to go out to the stores. Thank you guys for joining us today at Rock House Creamery. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about our operation here. And all you kids out there, remember, if you want to grow up big and strong, drink Rock House milk.